Welcome to Hoy Hoys and Dilly Dillies. My name's Emilio.
I'm Patrick.
And Patrick, I thought I was telling you that I'm going to rant about this ad that I keep hearing over here in Tucson on the radio. It's the
Go ahead.
dumbest ad I think I've ever heard in my life. It starts and it's a lady. She's like, when you have so much to do in one day, and then you find that you run out or like you don't have that one thing that you need. She's like, and next day delivery isn't an option because you need it right now, like within the hour. She's like, that's when you visit OfficeMaxOfficeDepot.com or whatever, because you can shop online and within the hour. And so I'm like, okay, they're in my head, I'm thinking they're advertising like a delivery service. Nope. In the hour, you can go pick it up for free at the store. And I was like, that's stupid. That's nothing. I'm just paying for it earlier than I would if I just went to the store and bought it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like,
Uh,
that's going to take more time, if anything. Why don't I just run out? If I need pencils, I'm going to run out and go grab pencils, come back. 15 minutes. I don't need to go online, make an account, put pencils in my cart, buy them, and then wait and go pick them up and come back. It's stupid.
That's very stupid. It's hard to think that that's the dumbest thing you've ever heard, ever.
It's one of. Picking it up for free? Like, yeah, I better be picking it up for free. No one's giving me anything. No one's doing me any services. They're trying to
I
make
know
it sound like it's a good thing.
it's like when you go to a drive-through, like at a Starbucks or something, which I don't because I'm not a metrosexual. But if you go through a Starbucks and there's a tip jar there,
Oh, no. Nope.
you
They
know,
have it outside, too. They always have those wind-resistant ones.
yeah, they don't want it to
Oh,
blow away.
I want to
Uh,
go to a Starbucks drive-through one day and have like a fake $10 bill and go to put it in and have the wind blow it away. And I'm like, oh, well, and then drive off.
well, that's counterfeit, and that would be illegal.
No. Like a tip. Like their tip.
Oh, it's still
Like act
you'd
like
still
I'm
be
putting.
passing a counterfeit bill.
Who cares? And I'm technically I'm not because it's blowing away in the wind. It's taken away from you by nature.
Mm-hmm. Good
It'd just be
point.
funny. Yeah.
Hey,
What are you
so
mad about?
well, so many things. I'm going to start with something I'm not really mad about, but she is really the gift that keeps on giving, and
Nancy
that's
Pelosi?
no, that woman. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. She is a horrid human being. She
Yeah.
canceled the State of the Union today, um, which is so moronic because when she extended the invite for the State of the Union, the government was shut down. And then she said it was the security, which is why she pulled back. Trump stated very, very truthfully that he had just gotten back from Iraq. Now,
Oy.
I don't know if Washington D.C. is safer than Iraq, but I'm sure if they can protect him over in Baghdad, they can protect him in D.C. Uh,
I'm sure it is. The only
Horde,
threat in DC are the vagina hat wearers, and what are they gonna do really?
yeah,
They're gonna
she's
yell
just
at me?
she's a horde human.
Yeah.
Um, but no,
Yeah.
no, it's you're the gift that keeps on giving is Ocasio. Um,
Yeah, she's stupid. I feel bad
she,
for her. She seems so well,
she's
like I'm trying to think. Like she
she's
seems
the
like good
best.
natured, but she's
Yeah,
uneducated.
she's great. She's great. I mean, her latest rant says that the world is going to end in 10 years, or I'm sorry, 12 years if we don't address climate change.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought we were all
stupid.
supposed to be underwater by now, going by what Al Gore said.
Yeah.
So you know what? The Earth is how many billions of years old?
A lot. And we haven't ended yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how they don't know what the temperature was 6 billion years ago or whatnot. They
How
can't
cool.
predict, they can't predict the weather next weekend.
I know.
You
You know
know?
what's stupid? Like you got these NASA scientists that are like, oh, Jupiter is, its outer core. I don't know if this is what it's made of. I'm just, paraphrasing. So if anyone gets mad at me, they're like, Jupiter's, like atmosphere is like 100% carbon, and it's outer core or shell is this and its inner core is this.
Yeah.
But they don't know what's at the bottom of the ocean yet. So I'm like, there's no way you know that and you don't know what's at the bottom of our ocean. There's no way.
Well, I know what's on the bottom of our ocean.
What?
Megalodon.
No.
He's down there, dude.
It's no. We would have seen it.
How do you know, dude?
I'd be knowing.
Wow. Anyway, so that nut, that's not what really has got me mad though. The thing that got me really heated was what happened with that Covington Catholic school.
I haven't done any research on that. All I know is that the kid staring that Native American dude straight in the face, that's the only video I saw, has probably the most punchable face I've ever seen in my life.
See, your face is more punchable. Let me just get that right.
No. I doubt it.
Here's the thing. That kid was really restrained. The part of the video you're seeing is what the media wanted to show.
Yeah, I've been
now
heard
as the rest of the video came out and information came out, you realize that there was a group of black Israelites yelling at those kids, calling them children of incest, whitey, just all kinds of racist names and threats. And then you had some of the Native Americans saying, go back to Europe. Now, this asshole, this old man that everyone felt sorry for, this Vietnam vet, was not a Vietnam vet.
I heard that.
Yeah, he was a Marine Reserve.
Phillips?
Yeah, stationed at El Toro Marine Base, never left the United States. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. If there's a protest and there's kids gathering for a pro-life march, they're Catholic after all, so they're there for the pro-life march or right to life or whatever.
Yeah.
And you come up to me and get in my face banging your little drum, you can damn well bet I'm not moving either. That kid did nothing wrong. He stood there. He didn't touch this man. He didn't open his mouth to berate this man. The claims that they were chanting "Build that wall" are untrue, because all the video, even the reporters after,
I didn't hear any of that in the video either.
No, it was because it wasn't there. So the only reason why this was a news story is because it involved white Christian kids and had MAGA hats on.
If that's true, I'm sure it is, because media is stupid. That's awful what they're doing to the kids. But I still stand by what I said. Kid has one of the most punchable faces I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, like I said, it was taken out of context.
No, I know. Like, maybe he's cool. Maybe he's a nice dude and everything. I'm not judging his character, but his face. He could be
well, you got to understand, he's 15 years old. He's got these black Israelites yelling at him. Now he's got news cameras in his face. He probably didn't. I don't know how he's supposed to react. I know how I would have reacted.
Oh, you would have been in jail.
Oh yeah. Not now, I'm retired, but if I was 15 and you came up to me, you're getting cracked. If you enter my space, how do I know you're not going to be an aggressor? That man made an aggressive move, and everyone's feeling bad for him because he's what? Old. 2, was in the military, and 3, Native American. And you know what? I don't give a rat's ass about him. And then today, him and a bunch of maybe 20 other people were trying to get into a Catholic mass, banging their drums. The doors had to be locked.
Ugh.
This man is a shyster. Do a little research, look him up, and you'll see that he's a con man.
What's his name? Something Phillips, like Nathan or something. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's not even. That's a white name. I mean, come on, Nathan Phillips.
He turned down a what's it called? A chat with that kid. He refused to do it.
What? Do what?
Chat Smoke with him.
Oh. Well, now he's saying he wants to. If I'm that kid's parents, I'm like, no, pound sand, dude. That kid did nothing. That kid did nothing wrong.
Pound your drum.
Yeah, good. Yeah, pound. You know what? I need rain. Can you get out here and dance and get some rain out here in Southern California? And you know what? Before anyone says, "Oh, that's a race," yeah, I don't give a shit. Okay, I don't care.
Racist jokes are funny. I hope people realize
Well,
that.
if it's a funny joke, it's funny. The point is the media and the coverage and the nonstop banging on the proverbial Native American drum,
Mm-hmm.
all things anti-Trump, has just
Yeah.
put me in a mood now where I don't care. I don't care if your feelings are hurt. Wait, dude, did you hear what the University of Notre Dame pulled?
I thought I heard something about that. Something about Notre Dame. What was it though?
Well, the president of Notre Dame, who is a priest, but he's politically liberal.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
the Christopher Columbus murals thing, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, it's stupid.
Christopher Columbus murals had to be removed because they were found to be offensive to some students.
Of course. I bet those students were white too.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean,
That's what I think is hysterical.
put it into
White, like,
perspective. Historically, at the age of 7, the boys of Sparta were taken from their families to begin military training, and today's college students can't handle a mural.
no. It's like the thing I always see, like, at 18, you have, 18, or not, World War II, you got 18-year-old storming Normandy and stuff. And now everyone needs a safe space because they can't handle a word.
Well, yeah, I mean, when Trump won, there were people that needed counselors at colleges.
Yeah. I'm sure you've seen that viral video when he was winning of that lady, like, screaming on her knees on the floor. She's like, no.
She should have I don't know who it is, but she should have had a bullet put right in the back of her head.
Wait, are you assuming her gender?
You said lady.
Oh, wow.
And you know what?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to assume her gender. Because if you have a vagina, you're a woman. That's it. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you say, "Oh no, I feel." No. You were born with a vagina.
Yeah. And then they always say, like, "Oh, what about people born with both?" I'm like, okay, there's an exception. Do what you want with it, but don't use the minority to not legislate. Legislates to don't use a minority like blanket over the majority.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody knows that if you have an extra Y or X chromosome, I mean, there's always anomalies.
Yeah.
But you can't use that as an argument
when it's not
that's mental illness. And again, for the 3 people that actually listen to this damn podcast, I don't care if it offends you. There are 2 genders. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a third one if there are mutants out there.
People are starting to confuse gender and sexuality too, which bugs the heck out of me too. So they're like, oh, polyamorous, polysexual, pansexual, or whatever. A pansexual is just a fancy. Pansexual is just an social justice warrior word for bisexual because it's the same damn thing.
Yeah. You're either bi, homo, or hetero. That's it.
There's no.
I don't know why you got to muddy the waters. Look, I'm a dude. I see colors in Microsoft Basic Windows. Mm-hmm. Okay, purple is a color. I don't know what the hell lavender is. There's red and pink. Oh no, it's cherry. It's fire engine. It's cinnamon. It's red.
Cinnamon.
You don't need to give a name to every. Dude, I'm pissed off. I'm just so annoyed today.
Yeah, you seem annoyed. Before you get even more annoyed, Punisher season 2. Have you watched it? I
watched the first 2 episodes today, and I'm annoyed with it.
Wait, you're annoyed with it?
I'm annoyed with it.
Why? You don't like it?
No, it's fine. What I don't understand, and spoiler alert for you if you haven't seen it, I don't care. But why is he continually trying to help this dummy who doesn't want his help?
The girl?
Yeah. Go away then.
His daughter. He's a little girl in trouble.
What?
It's a little girl in trouble. Of course he's going to help. He's a Punisher.
Oh, stop it. How do we know she's not a...
She's not a what?
How do we know she's not a criminal?
Oh, well, that's what he's trying to find out, too. That's what he's trying to find out.
him trying to help this ungrateful wench got the girl he was hooking up with shot.
Ugh, that was sad. I'm glad she didn't die. That chick.
Yeah.
Oh, but Patrick, I finished it. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll I mean, obviously, I'm going to finish it.
I'll tell
But
you
yeah, I'm
what.
2 episodes, and then
Wasn't a fan.
she's just yeah.
Wasn't a fan of Jigsaw's look because they really should have scarred him up more. But he definitely
Right.
played a good villain this season. He was really good. I think his name is Ben Barnes. Props to
Jigsaw.
Ben Barnes for playing him. What's up?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
season. I hope it doesn't get canceled. It seems like they made it this season with some, with the assumption that they're getting canceled, which made me very sad. But I hope they don't.
Well, the problem with Netflix shows is they could all be about 5 or 6 episodes. Like
I
literally.
think this was
First
12.
Well, yeah, 12. Jesus Christ. It can't be 10. The first 2 episodes are nothing but he's in this bar listening to some crappy band. The story
Whoa.
could be long so much further already.
Yeah, it could. But
So what do you think about the Oscar nominations? I know last week was our top 10 movies of the year.
the Oscar noms, I saw a few of them. I'm gonna tell you what. Why the hell is Black Panther an Oscar-nominated movie for Best Picture? No, absolutely not.
No.
That made me mad. I get great movie, good for black people too.
Well,
They
it
got
was a
something.
good
They have a freaking superhero that looks like them. Not Best Picture worthy at all.
it was a good movie. It wasn't great. There was nothing great about it. It
How
was
is Black
good.
Panther gonna get nominated for Best Picture, but Logan didn't last year? Logan was fantastic.
Yeah, Logan's a better movie than Black Panther.
Far better movie. Yeah, this is a stupid year for the Oscars just because of that.
Well,
That's one thing.
I think it's to say if Logan had taken place in Wakanda, he might have been nominated.
Probably if they race changed Wolverine and they made a.
So what's nominated? What are the movies? I don't even know if I've seen any.
Let me see. Best Picture: Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. Vice, I still need to see.
Well, of the movies that you listed, I mean, Black Panther might be my favorite movie, but for Oscars, I would say Star Is Born.
You like
Actually, Star Is Born. Yeah, that was actually rated higher on my top 10. So
yeah,
that would be my pick for the Oscars. But I haven't seen hardly any of them. The picture for Roma that I saw looks like an orgy.
Black Klansman's another what's his name movie, Jordan Peele movie. So of course it's nominated because everyone loves him.
No, Black Klansman is a Spike Lee movie.
Is it? I thought it was Jordan Peele.
No, it's Spike Lee.
Are you sure? I need to
Usually
look this up now. I'm pretty sure this is Jordan Peele. Did Jordan Peele help with it at all? I feel like he did, but I could be totally wrong. Might be thinking of a different movie.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead and confirm it.
Am I?
Yeah, confirm it.
Let me see. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? Give me one. Jordan Peele. What is
did
he?
you talk?
I'm looking up what he's done. He did. Yeah, he did Get Out. Yeah, he was a producer for Black Klansman. Okay, so I wasn't totally wrong, but he didn't direct it.
No, it's Spike Lee. It's a Spike Lee movie, and I can guarantee you that Spike Lee did everything. Jordan got his name on the credits.
Mm,
Spike Lee is running the show.
probably.
You know.
Better. Then lead actor was.
And I want.
What were you saying?
Go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
I was going to say the next Jordan Peele movie I want to see is You. Is it called You or Us? I forget. Them. What was it called?
I don't know. Is there a new Jordan Peele movie coming out?
I saw that the trailer looks really creepy. It's like he's like those movies like The Strangers where these people show up at your house and they terrorize you and they all
Yeah.
wear stupid masks and for some reason, you have a shotgun and you could just lay up against the brick wall in the kitchen, but you still end up getting taken out by these non-gun toting crazy people.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
it's called Us. Yeah,
yeah, apparently this is similar except it's them.
yeah. Then let's see. Lead actor nominations: Christian Bale for Vice, Bradley Cooper, Stars Born, Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate, Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody, Viggo Mortensen, Green Book. I haven't seen any of those movies.
I've seen Stars Born, and
I refuse to see Bohemian Rhapsody now, just because everyone's talking about it so much on Twitter, and that'll turn me off to a movie quicker than anything.
why is that? So when the final season of Game of Thrones starts and everyone's talking about it, are you going to avoid watching it?
I haven't even watched season 1 of Game of Thrones.
What's wrong with you?
Uh, Nothing. I just haven't. I started, first few episodes, and this is when I was in Seattle, and I just got
Yeah.
distracted with other things.
It's one of the greatest shows that's ever been made. It's
I
that
know. I
good.
do want to watch it,
Dude,
but
you know what? My beard's out of control.
your what?
My beard.
Your beard's out of control. Then trim
Yeah, it's
it.
getting. No, I'm not going to trim it.
At least you can grow a beard. I wish I could grow something, but no, I got cursed with
I
the
wish I could grow this
dumb
beard
Mexican
on the top
hair.
of my head. That's what I'd want.
Patrick, I don't know what the last time I saw your head was, because you're always wearing a hat.
I hate the shape of my head. I've got you know what it is? I don't even know if it's the shape of my skull, because from the side it looks fine, but from the front it looks like I'm a cone head, and it really bothers me. And I don't know if it's because of my skull or it's because I got a fat face.
Uh,
Because I look at my face and it looks like the body of the grimace, or like a you know what I mean, or like a teardrop. It's like pointy down into a wide fatness.
I think the only time I saw you with a hat was in like my parents' wedding photo album, and I didn't even recognize you because you didn't have a hat on.
Well, John's wedding too. Were
Well,
you at John's wedding?
no.
Are you not a fan of Mr. John? Now, before
Uh,
anybody
I
says
can't.
anything,
I
how
can't.
dare you say his name? We got to bleep that out. John's a pretty common name,
Yeah, we're not bleeping that out.
and maybe
I don't interact with John enough to say if I am a fan of him or not. When we played Guild Wars together, I definitely was, because he was just endless entertainment in that game.
yeah. Didn't he run? Didn't he run from the fights though?
Yeah, we got no fight. We got, jumped, and I'm fighting, and I go down. I'm like, John, get me. John's a mile away. He's like, oh, I left.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys stopped playing that game and went over to Fortnite.
Oh, I'm done with Fortnite, dude. I've just been playing Red Dead every day. That game is so much fun. Did you get it yet?
No, I think I'm going to use my gift card to get Detroit. I'm going to download Detroit.
Oh, the Almost Human thing?
Yeah.
No, you gotta get Red Dead. It's so good. Patrick, you'd love it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure I would. I
Like,
just
even if you can't play online, just the story is just enough.
Yeah.
I didn't touch online until I got done with the story.
How far into it are you?
The story? Well, I'm like pretty much at the last, chapter of it all, and I know how it all ends. I don't want to end it because I'm gonna be very sad.
You're gonna be sad.
Yeah.
It's a video game.
So you get sad at movies, can't you? Why can't you get sad at a video game?
You know what? Yeah, but that's a big difference.
No, you're right. Video game, you're interacting more with your character and spending more time with him, getting to know him. Movie, you got 2.5 hours to get attached to a character. In Red Dead, you got hours and hours and hours, days. I'm right. Dude.
If you're going to be tearing up or sad about the ending of a video game, I don't think I want you to be able to carry two guns.
Patrick, men can shed tears.
Oh, sure. I cried like a baby when I put my dog down.
But
You know.
not a video game.
What's that?
But not at a video game.
No, no. I think. I
Did
think.
you tear up when Thanos threw Gamora off the cliff?
No.
I thought you said you did.
I
You
think.
definitely.
I think losing my dog that I had for 13 years since he was a puppy is a little more significant emotionally to me as a person than Thanos throwing Gamora off a cliff.
I know,
Sorry.
but didn't you tear up at that part in the movie though? Didn't you say that?
Absolutely. No, I said it was the saddest part to me.
Uh,
When every other little whiny ass was saying, "Oh no, Spider-Man dying." No, Spider-Man dying wasn't sad. It wasn't. There was
I'm
nothing
not
sad
too
about it.
sad
As a
about
matter of
it.
fact, his death was annoying because he took longer to die.
I liked it. I got
Of course,
sad.
of course. Did you weep?
Did you? No, I did not weep. Did you see
Okay,
the Far From Home trailer?
I did.
What do you think?
It looks good.
What do you think of Mysterio's look?
I like everything about him except one. Oh, just a couple things.
I say it.
And I don't know why they're making him look like a good guy, unless that's just in the beginning before he turns bad,
Yeah, Diego
or
said he posed as a good guy in the comics at first.
I don't. Who said that?
Diego, because he said he looked it up, and I guess he
He,
posed as a villain or as a hero at first.
okay, so maybe that's it.
Mhm.
Maybe the illusions that he's fighting, he created.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I thought. He's doing it, to get some, like fame or something.
yeah,
But
but
no, he looks great.
it's pretty good.
Looks like
It
he's
was-
using magic.
What's that?
Looks like he's using magic.
Well, again, yeah, I don't know if it's an illusion or whatnot.
Well, he looks very good. Jake Gyllenhaal is a great actor too, so I have no doubt he's gonna do good.
Did you tear up when you saw him in his costume?
No, I'll tell you what, teared up at two parts of Punisher season 2. One significant death I did, and then the very, very, very last shot of like this season. Like it was just like joyous. Like this is amazing,
You
and then a
teared
little
up
sad
because.
because then there was a Stan Lee thing.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
It was just a dedicated to Stan Lee, but it was like timed perfectly.
Yeah.
It's still hard processing that he's like not here anymore. It's weird.
Well, it is, but the guy was like 1,000 years old.
Oh yeah, but it's because he's been around so long and he's so important. I'm just like, oh dang, he's gone. He's dead.
Well, I'm gonna be sad when you know Clint Eastwood dies.
Oh yeah,
Uh, but I also understand that the man is like a century
hanging
old.
on.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's more tragic when obviously like say well I would say it was Paul Walker's death sucked.
I didn't care
Not
that much because I never got into the Fast and Furious movies.
yeah, but he was I mean he was young and he had a lot of potential and
Mm.
the first Fast and the Furious was and he didn't do anything. He was the passenger.
That
When a young artist dies of an OD, I don't care.
Oh
You
no,
know,
I could
but
care less. It's their
yeah,
fault entirely.
yeah, but he didn't do anything. He just was in the car, and his idiot friend decided to take this barely street legal Porsche and drive it like he was on the autobahn. He gets killed, burned up in the car, and he's Jack Nicholson. He's going to be 1,000. All these guys are getting up there.
Oh, Jack
But don't
Nicholson's
worry,
gonna
because
die
Nancy
soon,
Pelosi's still going.
and so is Ginsburg.
Oh, I don't see any evidence that Ginsburg's still alive. None.
You think she's dead?
I think she's
No.
gone.
Oh, what about the freaking what's it called? Abortion thing that just passed in New York. Abortion legal up to birth.
Yeah, well, here's the thing with that, and right wing media jumped all over it. But the truth of the matter is the late term abortions that were legal in New York, unless I'm wrong, and you can research this to just to double check. But they were always available if the life of the mother was in danger.
That I've always been okay with though.
Yes. Well, the difference here now is if the baby's going to die. Now, I don't know how they determine that until the kid is born, but that's what was added. It wasn't like you can get an abortion at 24 weeks or whatever it is, or 32 weeks or whatnot, because you don't want to be pregnant anymore. It's not as open and shut as it is. And yeah, I'm pretty anti-abortion. But if the life of the mother is at risk, you got to get rid of the kid. No offense.
Like,
there's
it's value over one. Not saying one's invaluable, but one's a fully
for me. Yeah, but for me, my wife is more important than my unborn kid.
Mm-hmm.
No offense. Once the kid is born, I'm going to love the kid, but my wife will still come first.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem society has, especially the mother. They put the kids first, and every single psychologist, well, not every single one, but the majority of marriage counselors and therapists and psychiatrists, they tell you, no, your spouse has to come first. It doesn't mean you love your kids any less just because the spouse is first. That's the person you chose.
Yeah. That and happy marriage, happy home. If you have bad marriage.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
It's happy life.
What do you think of places like France that have, almost, huh?
I don't like to think of France.
They've almost eradicated babies with Down syndrome due to abortion, eugenics and stuff.
Yeah, that's shameful.
Yeah, it's
shameful. We should eradicate the French.
Should just let the Germans do it.
Well, they would have kept going. That's the problem. Well, France almost let the Germans do it.
Yeah, they just surrendered.
Hey, there's a lot of controversy going on right now about social media with the would you kill Hitler as a baby?
Oh, Shapiro's thing.
What did he say?
Well, that's I think where that's stemming from, because he said at the March for Life, they took it out of context. He was like, no pro-lifer would kill baby Hitler, but it was out of context.
And so people freaked out.
His point was you can't justify taking a life with the negative possibilities of that life.
Yeah. Would you kill baby Hitler?
That's a tough one. I don't think I'd be able to.
I wouldn't. You know what I would do?
I would take him in and I'd raise him to be better.
I would just show him that Gillette commercial.
Then he kill all women. Then he kill Gillette.
No. You show him the Gillette commercial, then he knows how to behave.
Yeah. Thank you, Gillette, for showing me that rape is wrong. Didn't know that. Thanks.
Yeah, I know.
So educating.
Idiots. You know what? We need more toxic masculinity.
Yes.
Because every time...
Ugh.
Well, because every time there's this, say, a mass shooting, and they blame it on the white guy, or the white male, the masculinity,
the white cisgendered male.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that shooter was neutralized by other men.
Yeah. Why do women think we don't value them? Men were put here to protect women. That's our job. It's they want us to value them, but they don't want us to protect them. It's we could take care of ourselves, but I don't know what they want anymore.
Hey, just giving you a heads up, your connection's really bad.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit too.
I don't know what's going on, but no, I mean, women. The thing with women is of course we value them. I mean, I firmly believe, people will laugh, but I believe women are our equal. But that doesn't mean that.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, I think there are some things that they're better at, and there's some things men are better at.
Yeah.
We don't have to
Biology.
be everything. Yeah, well, sure. Women will always be better than men at having a baby.
I hate, biologically men are stronger. They're like, oh, Ronda Rousey. I'm like, yeah, sure. Ronda Rousey kicked my butt. She's trained. She's buffed. I'm not.
Well, Ronda Rousey would kick our butts. Ronda Rousey
At
would
the
not
same
beat a
time,
guy. Yeah, but she wouldn't beat a guy
she
in the
wouldn't
same.
beat John Jones.
Well, he's bigger. I don't even. You don't need to go there. She wouldn't beat a guy in her weight class with the
Yeah.
same training. Yeah, Ronda Rousey can kick my ass.
She
So
couldn't beat a
what?
woman in her weight class. There you go.
No, no. It's like they've already proven. Roger Federer just beat one of the Williams sisters in tennis.
I saw, yeah, I found this Twitter account. I thought it was real at first, but it's just like, it's what's the word? It's like sarcastic satire for like leftist Twitter an account that it's just so funny. It's just so funny. One of them, it said, if men are better at sports than women, why did some transgender like wrestler? Why did so and so start winning gold medals after she transitioned?
Well, I forget what year it was.
Because it went man to woman.
Yeah, I forget what year it was. Didn't Caitlyn Jenner win Woman of the Year?
Yeah.
Which just goes to show you men are better at being women too.
I saw that too.
Yeah, I mean,
women need to shape up before we show them how it's done, because we're already doing that apparently.
yeah,
Caitlyn Jenner.
No, I firmly believe that women are equals, but that doesn't mean we're identical.
I firmly believe women are better at being women than men are.
Most of them.
Yeah.
I've met some dudes that would give a lot of women a run for their money at being a woman. And
like
and
every male that works at BuzzFeed.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see that? Every guy, like all the guys but not all of them, but like in the article, every guy that was in the article got their testosterone levels tested. They all came back low. I was like, yeah, no duh. Check your estrogen, dude. Might be pretty up there.
Well, I guarantee you, if Trump had lost the election, there would be, outside of maybe direct family, there would be no men crying about it.
No, we don't cry about losing elections.
But there were plenty of Hillary supporters that were crying after she lost.
That's, you know what, they're sensitive. They're too sensitive. Just go on. Live your life, dude.
No, they can't. They can't. They have to
have their way.
Well, yeah, you have to live your life the way it makes them happy.
You know what? If Clinton won, you'd still have crazy radicals being like, "Oh, we're putting white women on a pedestal again. We need a black transgender woman in there finally, and we'll be at peace."
I almost wish Hillary did win, because Hillary's on record as saying she was for a wall. And
yeah, all the Democrats are.
Yeah, well, they'd give it to her.
It's funny. I'm sure that footage will mysteriously disappear from YouTube and Facebook sooner or later. No records found.
Watch what you say about Hillary, or you may disappear as well.
Hillary can come get these hands.
I know, man. It's like I always say, my hands
collapse to the floor before in a coughing fit before she gets to me. What a joke of a woman. What a joke of politics right now. Gosh. So messy.
And you know what? Well, and it's all messy because of the left. No offense.
Yeah. No, plenty of offense. Take offense if you're a leftist. Gosh, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed.
For Trump.
Did you see what Nancy Pelosi said? She said, "We'll fund this wall if you put in a full gun ban."
Wait, what did you say? You blacked out.
Nancy Pelosi said to Trump, "We'll end, the shutdown and give you your wall if you institute a full gun ban."
God, she's an idiot.
That's a nice way to get yourself shot by some radical alt-right person too, Pelosi. Like, you gotta watch. She needs to watch what she says too. There's some crazies out there that'll do that. You try to take away their guns.
Well, she's just being honest to herself. The Constitution doesn't mean anything to the
She's
left.
Yeah, they're
It
yeah
doesn't.
they're. Man, we should just. I wish we could get a time machine. Just stick all those communist, Marxist leftists in like the Soviet Union around that time. And be like, here's what you want. Go for it. And see how many of them actually return.
Well, do you remember what Barack Obama said about the Constitution? Right?
I'd refresh me.
I don't remember, but he didn't like it. You really don't remember?
No, I don't remember. I'm sure he said a lot of things about the Constitution. I'm sure every liberal has said a lot of things about the Constitution that was dumb.
He said something about the Constitution gets in the way of him being able to do some things that he wants to do.
Yeah, that's the point, idiot.
You know.
Gosh, what a retard.
Oh, I've got the quote. This is from Barack Obama, stated in September of 2001. I'm guessing he was still a senator then. He said, the Constitution is an imperfect document, and I think it is a document that reflects deep flaws in Americans' culture.
Constitution abolished slavery, dude. Is that a flaw, abolishing slavery?
Oh, it's
gosh. This man, these Democrats. Everyone says, they're, the radical leftists aren't Democrats. Yes, they are. Pelosi wants a full gun ban, dude. That's radical leftism.
Well, they're getting to the point where it's like a moderate Muslim.
Yeah.
There's no such thing, unless you're in America. I believe there's.
That's what I was. Yeah, there's some moderate over here. In the other parts of the world, you can't be moderate or get your head cut off.
No, the only difference between a moderate and a radical over there in the Middle East is the moderate won't do the cutting. That's it. Here, I've known some Muslims, especially in my last job, and they were all very cool.
Yeah, my roommate's Muslim. Super cool guy.
You better watch what you say.
I'm in my room, door locked. No one hears this podcast until it gets posted.
Oh, I know no one hears this podcast. I've seen our listens.
Seen our view count.
Yeah, it's last one was pretty bad. The first couple were okay.
Technically, statistically, there's a pretty high chance of some of those viewers being Muslim. Looking at worldwide statistics.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're
I want.
I'm sure they're all following you on your Instagram account.
Probably. You know what I want? This is super off topic.
Go ahead.
I want what's it called? Like a replica of the revolver from the original Blade Runner. I want that. Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, I would like a replica, an operating, working replica of the Millennium Falcon.
I'd just rather have the Force, operating, working Force.
Hey, did you know that Senator Warren, Elizabeth Warren, doesn't know how many? She doesn't know how many branches of government there are. So let me ask you, how many branches of government are there, and what are they? 3. It's
okay. Legislative, judicial, executive.
All right.
I took sophomore year history. Apparently she hasn't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ocasio said
Ocasio didn't know either.
No, she said if we work our butts off to make sure that we take back all 3 chambers of Congress, all 3 chambers of government, the presidency, the Senate, and the House.
Oh, it's so. How does someone? Why am I not further in politics, being this smart, but she's there?
And then Senator Warren stated, there are two co-equal branches of government, the President of the United States and the Congress. The President's not a branch.
No.
He's the head of the executive branch. Congress is the legislative, and the Supreme Court's the judicial.
I'm just glad we own the Supreme Court still.
Yeah, but they're dumb. These people are dumb. You know, I don't know math, so I'm not teaching it. How are these people that don't know government in the government?
Popularity. Government's just a popularity contest now. Who can get who riled up the most? That's why if government was based, people were elected based on their criteria, Trump wouldn't be a president. Clinton probably wouldn't have even been able to run.
They don't want rapists to run?
No, they don't. No, I'm talking about Hillary. Right. So,
the last
the
last thing I want to before we close out this episode is, how are you doing after that Saints loss?
I was fuming, man. I saw it at work too. I went on Twitter and I saw it, and I was so mad. That was the most BS non-call I've ever seen in football history. This isn't just because I'm a Saints fan too. There's a little bit to do with that, but that was ridiculous. If it was my team, if it wasn't even my team, I would have said that's ridiculous. That's a PI for sure. Cost them the Super Bowl.
Let me pull back some hyperbole. All right. First of all, it was a terrible call.
Okay? Non-call.
Yeah, it was a terrible non-call. But let's be honest, it was more the stage than the missed call. Because I see calls like that every year. I mean, it was the fact of the importance of the moment. Having said that, Saints fan, you got the ball in overtime. You had the chance to win the game. So your destiny was still in your hands, and you blew it.
That PI was at the goal line.
Yeah. So what if his field goal gets blocked? There's no way. Look,
it wouldn't. That non-call cost us the Super Bowl. I can promise you that.
I would say you're 99.9% correct.
There you go. That means correct.
But you cannot dispute the fact that you got to rub off the dirt off. You suck it up. You take that bad call. You get the ball back first in overtime. A touchdown sends you to the Super Bowl, and Brees throws a pick. You cannot just say that's irrelevant to that call.
We wouldn't have had to go to overtime, though.
Well, by that rationale, if Alshon Jeffrey catches that pass as they're marching down the field, the Saints might not have been there. There's always what ifs. The point is, you still had the chance to win the game. Am I correct?
Yeah, but still.
And yeah. I felt bad for Saints fans, except I want the Rams to win the Super Bowl. So
I don't hate the Rams for that. I hate the refs. I hate the Patriots though, and I always will. So I have to go for the Rams. Dude, we could have had a Saints Patriots Super Bowl. Oh, if the Saints won, smack talk of the forever in the house.
Dude, your voice is real bad.
Oh, dang. It's probably because I'm playing my mic wire.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that during the podcast. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up, because I don't know honestly how this one's going to go, how it's going to sound to you.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I mean, you're coming through pretty clear, and it's recording my audio clear, so I think it'll come out good.
You sound like you're like something from Detroit, Be Human.
I think on my side I'll be good.
We'll see, hopefully.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, this has been Hoy Hoys and Dilly Dillies. This is our what? 4th episode?
Yeah, I think it was the fourth.
Yeah, 4th episode. Thanks for listening. I'm Emilio.
And I'm Patrick.
And we will see you next time.